are you? Forgot somebody was watching me. Anyway, I felt that I owed an explanation to anybody who has been expecting more rants of the day. Obviously, I haven't in quite some time. Well, I moved, and as you can see, I don't have the same black scenery, and I seem to have acquired better lighting, so I'm content about that. Actually, what I've really what's consumed me is I have been working on a story for the better part of 4 months now. It has consumed my life. It started out, it was supposed to be a short fan fiction, and it has completely consumed every bit of my life. I eat, drink, sleep, and wake up thinking about this story and working on it. I got the idea. I was reading. I joined Wattpad, and I was reading some fan fictions, and I was so grossly disappointed with them because a lot of times you can kind of tell that the author was probably like a 14 or 15-year-old girl, and that's fine. Grammar fails to exist to them, and I can overlook that. But my problem with them was that when you read something like that, you kind of want to get the feeling that it could happen to you. So it has to be a common enough theory that you're kind of working with that, it could really happen. I got so disappointed because you never felt like it could happen. It was something so far-fetched, and you're like, well, what the fuck is reading it? I have literally got 3 or 4 pages in and just done. I'm done. I couldn't read anymore. So I wanted to write something that kind of had a little bit of story to it, a little bit of character, not something that you updated, once a week, just adding on to the day of whatever happened. For those of you who don't know, 50 Shades of Grey was actually a fan fiction originally for the Twilight series. First and foremost, I'm shocked and appalled at that. I probably would have never bought them if I had known that ahead of time. Never. So I basically, that's what's consumed me for the last couple of several months. Not couple, several. I have locked myself in this office. My child starts to wonder where I am sometimes. He reminds me that food is a necessity, and I feel the need to go ahead and continue doing it. Basically, I've called it The Worthwhile Affair, and it is about a woman who is a photographer, and she is married, and she has an affair with a musician. Now, as you start reading the story, some of you will know who the musician is. I'm not going to kind of divulge that ahead of time, just because, so I got to be mysterious somewhere. But the affair really ends up, completely screwing up everything that they've worked for, as far as, their home lives. So I really kind of made a story out of a fan fiction instead of making it a fan fiction, if that makes any sense. But for anybody who was expecting some kind of rant of the day in the last couple months, I apologize. This is what I've been working on and what I've continued to be working on. And then I have another story that I've been working on in the middle of working on this one that I'm hoping to get published next year. So, cross your fingers. Alright guys, you take it easy. Toodles.